The arrival of the invaders, the Galactic Council laughed when news came in that yet another primitive species had mastered fast time travel. Like all the other naive races, the so-called humans would soon learn their place. "They do not pose a threat," said Zorgan, one of the high-ranking members, while reviewing holographic scans. "Look at their pathetic ships," agreed Voizerox, laughing heartily. Within an hour, the Laxan vessels with fully charged plasma cannons were dispatched to the Sol system. The newly formed Earth Space Force didn't stand a chance. The alien ships emerged from subspace at the edge of the solar system, with Admiral Croxer standing on the bridge of the Dreadnought, observing the blue-green planet. "The attack will be short and bloody," he muttered. The Laxan fleet moved forward, their census officer yelling, "Sir, the human ship is coming in fast." Croxer's eyes narrowed as he demanded, "Show me the readings." From Earth's direction, a massive cloud of sparkling silver dots approached. "Thousands or even tens of thousands of ships. This must be a sensor error," Croxer growled. But as waves of missiles struck the alien attack force, Croxer realized the Galactic Council had gravely underestimated the humans. The fight would not be easy or quick. Captain James Hawkins stood on the bridge of the UESF Intrepid, gripping the ledge as the alien fleet approached Earth. "Captain, we're being hailed by the lead ship," the communications officer reported. "Put them through," Hawkins ordered. The screen flickered to reveal a horrifying alien face. "I am Admiral Crox of the Galactic Council. Surrender your planet," he commanded. Hawkins' eyes narrowed. "You have no authority here," he replied defiantly. Croxer laughed. "Your primitive species is irrelevant. Surrender or face annihilation." Hawkins clenched his teeth. "We will not surrender. Leave our system immediately." "Prepare for war," Croxer sneered before the screen went dark. Hawkins took a deep breath. "Sound the alarm. We need every ship and weapon ready. Contact Earth Command for coordinated defense." As the crew rushed to their stations, Hawkins couldn't help but think about his wife and young daughter back home, vowing to protect them no matter the cost. The UESF fleet formed up, with fighters launching from hangars, anti-aircraft batteries primed, and missile bunkers aimed skyward. As the alien fleet drew closer, Hawkins stood firm on the bridge, ready to face the enemy head-on. The first strike. As the alien ships fired a hail of plasma, the bridge of the UESF Intrepid shook violently. Consoles sparked, and crew members struggled to maintain their footing. "Evasive maneuvers. Transfer power to shields and return fire," Hawkins commanded. The Intrepid veered sharply to the left, narrowly dodging a barrage of missiles. Its own weapon systems roared to life, unleashing beams of energy and kinetic projectiles at the nearest Zorgan ship. The alien ship's defenses flickered under the assault but held firm. Hawkins gritted his teeth. The alien attack was swift and brutal, hitting Earth's defenses with devastating precision. Major cities were ablaze, skyscrapers reduced to rubble, and military installations obliterated. But the UESF was not going down without a fight. Across the globe, human ships and troops engaged the alien fleet in desperate combat. Explosions lit up the sky as both sides suffered heavy losses. On the Intrepid's view screen, a massive Zorgan warship loomed, bristling with weaponry. Hawkins knew a head-on battle would be suicide, but he had a plan. "Helm, bring us around. Engineering, divert all power to engines. We're going to run." The crew hesitated only briefly before complying. The Intrepid surged forward at maximum speed, the Zorgan ship in hot pursuit. "Fire the EMP," Hawkins ordered. A burst of electromagnetic energy erupted from the Intrepid, striking the Zorgan ship and disabling its systems. The human ship seized the opportunity, unleashing a barrage of fire that tore through the alien vessel's already weakened shields and hull. Secondary explosions racked the Zorgan ship, sending debris and atmosphere venting into space. Cheers erupted on the Intrepid's bridge, but Hawkins knew the battle was far from over. Reports of fierce ground combat flooded in. Alien troops had landed in force, and human defenders were locked in brutal street fighting. Prox's enraged face appeared on the view screen. "You humans are more troublesome than we anticipated," he growled. "But your resistance is futile. Our troops are sweeping across your world, crushing all who oppose us. Surrender now, and we may show mercy." Hawkins met the Admiral's glare without flinching. "We will never surrender. Earth will fight to the last man, woman, and child. You will pay for every inch of ground you take." Croxer sneered. "So be it. Prepare to witness the destruction of your world." The transmission ended, and Hawkins turned to his crew. "We can't win this fight alone. We need an edge." He pulled up a holographic display of the alien fleet, focusing on a central hub ship. Their command ship. If we can infiltrate it, we might find a way to disrupt their operations. Assemble a strike team. We're going in. The crew exchanged determined glances, ready to follow Hawkins into the heart of enemy territory. As they prepared for the daring mission, Hawkins felt a glimmer of hope. Humanity had faced impossible odds before and emerged victorious. They would do it again. Infiltration. Captain Hawkins and his strike team moved stealthily through the alien command ship's twisting corridors. Explosions rocked the ship as plasma bolts flew, and the steady crackle of human assault weapons filled the air. "Stay sharp," Hawkins ordered as they pressed forward, eliminating alien fighters with swift, precise strikes. The team reached a heavily fortified blast door, blocking access to the ship's core. "Jansen, you're up," Hawkins said. The tech expert nodded, attaching a device to the control panel. "Give me a minute, Captain," she said, fingers flying over the controls. "Their security is tight, but I can break through." Hawkins kept watch, his weapon ready. The sounds of battle echoed through the ship, a reminder of the desperate struggle outside. Every second counted with Earth's fate hanging in the balance. With a hiss of hydraulics, the blast door slid open, revealing a massive room filled with pulsating computer banks and holographic displays. The team moved in cautiously, awed by the advanced technology. "I've never seen anything like this," Sergeant Reeves murmured, his eyes wide. "It's light years ahead of anything we have." Jansen rushed to the central computer, her hacking tools at the ready. "I'll start downloading their data. Cover me." As the team took up defensive positions, Hawkins scanned the holographic displays. One caught his eye, a diagram of the alien fleet with glowing lines connecting each ship to a central hub. "That's it," Hawkins breathed. "Their ships are powered by a rare energy source. If we can cut off their supply lines, we might level the playing field." Jansen's face lit up. "I'm in, Captain. Downloading their entire database now." Hawkins felt a surge of hope. With this information, they could turn the tide of battle. He activated his communicator. "This is Captain Hawkins. We've discovered a critical weakness in the alien fleet. They rely on a rare energy source, zirconium. Target their supply ships." Commander Stevens on the Intrepid acknowledged the transmission. "Understood, Captain. We'll focus all fire on those supply ships. Excellent work." The Intrepid and other human ships unleashed a furious assault on the zirconium carriers. Missiles and energy beams tore into the lightly armored vessels, triggering catastrophic explosions that lit up space. On the ground, human troops adapted quickly to the new information, using captured alien weapons against their foes. Hit-and-run tactics kept the aliens off balance, each engagement chipping away at their advantage. In the streets of New York, Private Rodriguez and his squad fought valiantly, taking cover behind the wreckage of a downed building. "Incoming!" Rodriguez shouted, firing his alien weapon at the advancing Zorgon troops. Turning the tide, the alien invaders reeled from the relentless human assault. Supply lines were severed, and their advanced technology began to falter without the vital zirconium. Earth's defenders pressed their advantage, striking with newfound confidence. Captain Hawkins and his team fought their way back to the extraction point, the alien command ship trembling under the onslaught. "Keep moving," Hawkins urged, firing at an alien soldier who had ambushed them from behind a bulkhead. As they reached the hangar bay, a massive explosion rocked the ship. Hawkins looked back to see the alien vessel breaking apart, secondary blasts ripping through its hull. "We need to get out of here now," he shouted. They boarded their transport and sped away from the disintegrating command ship, witnessing the spectacular destruction firsthand. Back on the Intrepid, cheers erupted as the team returned, data in hand and morale high. Hawkins wasted no time. "Patch me through to Earth Command." The connection crackled to life, and Hawkins relayed their findings. "We've crippled their supply lines and retrieved critical data. We need to coordinate a full-scale counterattack." Earth Command responded with grim determination. "Understood, Captain. We're mobilizing all available forces. This is our chance to strike back and drive these invaders from our planet." As the coordinated assault began, human forces launched a series of devastating attacks on the remaining alien fleet. The sky was filled with streaking missiles and blazing energy beams, each strike inching closer to victory. On the ground, human troops pushed back against the alien invaders, reclaiming territory and liberating cities. The tide of battle had turned, and the invaders found themselves outmatched and outmaneuvered by Earth's defenders. In the war-torn streets of Paris, Corporal Nguyen led a daring charge against a heavily fortified alien position. "Move, move, move," he shouted, blasting through the enemy defenses with sheer determination and grit. As the alien lines crumbled, Nguyen and his squad pressed forward, driving the invaders from the city. The sight of the alien troops retreating in disarray filled the human defenders with renewed hope and determination. Back in space, the UESF fleet engaged the remnants of the alien armada in a climactic battle. Ships weaved through the chaos, exchanging fire and maneuvering for position. The skies were ablaze with the fury of combat, each explosion a testament to humanity's resilience. Captain Hawkins stood on the bridge of the Intrepid, watching as the alien fleet fell apart under the relentless assault. "We've got them on the run," he said, his voice filled with resolve. "Let's finish this." The human fleet pressed the attack, targeting the alien ships with pinpoint accuracy. One by one, the invaders' vessels were destroyed, their once imposing presence reduced to scattered debris. As the last alien ship exploded in a brilliant flash, a cheer erupted across the fleet. Earth had triumphed against overwhelming odds, proving once again the indomitable spirit of humanity. Victory and aftermath. The skies cleared as the last alien ship disintegrated. Earth's defenders, battle-weary but triumphant, cheered in unison. Captain Hawkins surveyed the battlefield from the Intrepid, feeling a wave of relief wash over him. "We did it," he murmured, hardly daring to believe it. The communications officer turned to him. "Captain, Earth Command is hailing us. They want to congratulate us personally." Hawkins nodded, accepting the call. General Wallace's face appeared on the screen, his expression a mix of pride and exhaustion. "Captain Hawkins, you and your team have done the impossible. Earth owes you a debt of gratitude. Your bravery and ingenuity has saved us all." Hawkins saluted. "Thank you, General. It was a team effort. Every soldier, every ship played a part." Wallace nodded. "Indeed. We will begin rebuilding immediately. The alien threat has been neutralized, but we must remain vigilant. There may be others out there." As the transmission ended, Hawkins turned to his crew. "We did it, everyone. We saved our world. Now, let's help rebuild." In the following weeks, Earth united like never before. Countries set aside differences, working together to repair the damage and strengthen defenses. Advanced alien technology was reverse-engineered, propelling humanity into a new era of innovation and progress. Captain Hawkins found himself hailed as a hero, though he remained humble. He spent his days helping to coordinate relief efforts and ensuring that Earth was prepared for any future threats. One evening, as he stood on a balcony overlooking a bustling city, he felt a hand on his shoulder. Turning, he saw his wife, Emily, smiling up at him. "You did it, James. You saved us all." Hawkins embraced her, his heart swelling with love and relief. "I couldn't have done it without you and everyone else. We all played our part." Their daughter, Lily, ran up to them, her eyes wide with excitement. "Daddy, are the bad aliens gone for good?" Hawkins smiled, lifting her into his arms. "Yes, sweetheart. They're gone, and we're going to make sure they never come back." As the sun set, casting a warm glow over the city, Hawkins knew that humanity had faced its greatest challenge and emerged stronger. The future was uncertain, but one thing was clear. Earth would always stand united against any threat, no matter how great. A new era, years passed, and Earth flourished under the banner of unity and progress. The scars of the invasion were healed, and humanity ventured into space with renewed vigor. Advanced technology gleaned from the alien invaders accelerated scientific breakthroughs, making once distant dreams a reality. Captain Hawkins, now an admiral, stood on the bridge of the UESF Victory, Earth's newest and most advanced starship. Designed with both human ingenuity and alien technology, it symbolized the dawn of a new era. "Admiral, we're ready for launch," the helm officer reported. Hawkins nodded, feeling a sense of pride and anticipation. "Engage." The Victory's engines roared to life, propelling it into the vast expanse of space. Hawkins looked out at the stars, knowing that humanity's journey was just beginning. They were no longer confined to their home planet, but were explorers and protectors of the galaxy. Diplomatic relations were established with other alien species, fostering alliances and mutual understanding. The Galactic Council, once dismissive of humanity, now respected them as equals. Earth's place in the galaxy was secure, thanks to the bravery and determination of its people. In a council chamber on a distant planet, representatives from various species, including humans, gathered to discuss matters of galactic importance. Hawkins, now Earth's ambassador, sat among them, his presence a testament to the strength and resilience of his people. "We must work together to ensure peace and prosperity for all," Hawkins said, addressing the assembly. "The challenges we face are great, but united, we can overcome them." The chamber filled with nods of agreement and words of support. The spirit of cooperation and unity that had saved Earth now guided the galaxy toward a brighter future. As the meeting adjourned, Hawkins stepped outside, gazing at the alien sky. He thought of the journey humanity had undertaken, from the brink of extinction to becoming a beacon of hope and progress. Emily joined him, her hands slipping into his. "Thinking about the future?" she asked, smiling. Hawkins nodded. "Yes, we've come so far, but there's still so much to do." Emily squeezed his hand. "We'll face it together, just like we always have." Hawkins looked at her, his heart full. "Yes, together. And we'll make sure the galaxy is a better place for Lily and all the children of the future." As they stood there, united in purpose and love, the stars above seemed to shine a little brighter, reflecting the hope and promise of a new era for humanity and the galaxy. Legacy. The legacy of Earth's defense and subsequent rise as a galactic power resonated through generations. Stories of bravery, sacrifice, and triumph were passed down, inspiring new generations to explore, protect, and unite the galaxy. Admiral Hawkins, now retired, spent his days mentoring young cadets at the UESF Academy. He saw in them the same spirit and determination that had saved Earth all those years ago. One day, a young cadet approached him, eyes wide with admiration. "Admiral Hawkins, is it true you led the mission that turned the tide against the alien invaders?" Hawkins smiled, nodding. "Yes, it's true, but it was a team effort. Everyone played a crucial role." The cadet's eyes sparkled with excitement. "I want to be just like you when I graduate. I want to protect Earth and explore the stars." Hawkins placed a hand on the cadet's shoulder. "You will, cadet. Remember, it's not about being a hero. It's about working together, standing up for what's right, and never giving up, no matter the odds." The cadet nodded sullenly, absorbing the wisdom of a man who had seen the best and worst of humanity. "Thank you, Admiral. I won't forget." As the cadet walked away, Hawkins felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The future was in good hands. Humanity's journey would continue, guided by the principles of unity, courage, and exploration. Emily joined him, carrying a box of old photographs. "Look what I found," she said, showing him pictures of their adventures and victories. Hawkins smiled, reminiscing about the past. "We had quite a journey, didn't we?" Emily nodded, her eyes twinkling. "And it's not over yet. There's still so much to see and do." Hawkins agreed. "Yes, and we'll do it together, as always." They looked out at the sky, now filled with ships from countless species, traveling in harmony and cooperation. The galaxy had become a place of peace and progress, thanks to the efforts of those who had fought and sacrificed to protect it. As the stars shimmered above, Hawkins felt a profound sense of peace. He knew that the legacy of their struggle and triumph would live on, inspiring future generations to reach for the stars and beyond. In the end, it was not the technology or the battles that defined humanity's legacy, but the spirit of unity, resilience, and hope. And that spirit would continue to light the way for all who ventured into the unknown, ensuring that the galaxy remained a place of endless possibilities and boundless potential.